Foggy headlights can reduce your nighttime visibility by as much as 80%. That's not a minor inconvenience. That's a serious safety hazard. When your headlights are clouded, you react slower, see obstacles later, and lose precious seconds that can mean the difference between stopping safely and a collision. Most drivers don't realize how bad it's gotten because the change happens gradually over years. You adapt without knowing it, until one night, visibility is gone. Dealerships understand this perfectly. That's why they recommend full headlight replacements that cost anywhere from $800 to over $1,000. Not because you need them, but because it's profitable. In most cases, the headlight housing is perfectly fine. The problem is just oxidized plastic. Today, I'm exposing 15 headlight restoration methods. What actually works? What quietly fails? And what permanently destroys your headlights? Some of these methods are scams. Some are genuinely dangerous. And one of them is a legendary German trick that repair shops don't want you to know. Because it costs about $5, takes 30 minutes, and lasts for years. Let's get into it. Number 15. Commercial headlight restoration kits. This is where most people start. Those $25 to $40 kits from auto parts stores. They include sandpaper, polishing compound, and a small bottle of UV sealant. The instructions promise professional results in under 20 minutes. We tested one on a car with severely yellowed headlights and followed the directions exactly. Wet sanding, polishing, and sealing. Total time was about 35 minutes. At first, the results looked decent. Clarity improved noticeably, but the headlights still weren't crystal clear. They went from dangerously foggy to acceptable, but not impressive. The real issue appeared months later. Around the 3-month mark, haze started creeping back. By 6 months, the headlights were nearly as foggy as when we started. Here's what the box doesn't tell you. The UV sealant in these kits is weak. Sunlight breaks it down quickly. You're polishing the surface, but you're not truly protecting it. That's why manufacturers expect you to buy the kit again in a few months. These kits treat the symptom, not the cause. Number 14. Baking soda paste. This is the budget method everyone tries first. Mix baking soda with water, scrub in circles, rinse, repeat. On lightly oxidized headlights, there is some improvement. On moderate oxidation, clarity improves slightly, but nowhere near enough to restore full light output. The problem is simple. Baking soda isn't aggressive enough to remove deep UV damage. It works as a cleaner, not a true restoration method. And without protection afterward, oxidation returns quickly, sometimes within weeks. Baking soda is better for maintenance than correction. Alone, it's not enough. Number 13. Steel wool polishing. This is one of the worst ideas out there. Some detailers claim ultrafine steel wool won't scratch plastic. That's false. Even the finest steel wool creates microscopic scratches that permanently damage the lens. Yes, oxidation comes off quickly, but under sunlight, those scratches scatter light, reducing beam focus at night. Visibility actually gets worse. Once plastic is scratched, fixing it requires aggressive sanding, and sometimes replacement. I've seen shops forced to replace headlights after using this method. Steel wool doesn't restore headlights. It ruins them. Avoid it completely. Number 12. The bug spray hack. This is one of the most viral and destructive methods on the internet. Bug spray makes headlights look clear almost instantly. That's because it dissolves the factory UV coating along with the oxidation. The result looks incredible for a few days. Then the damage appears. With the UV layer gone, the plastic is exposed directly to sunlight. Oxidation accelerates. Within weeks, headlights can become worse than before, and sometimes beyond repair. This method trades short-term appearance for long-term destruction. Never use bug spray on headlights. Ever. Number 11. Proper wet sanding. Now we're getting into methods that actually work. Wet sanding removes oxidation layer by layer using progressively finer sandpaper. When done correctly, the transformation is dramatic. Severely yellowed headlights can look almost factory new. Light output often doubles. But here's the critical part most people miss. Sanding removes all UV protection. Without sealing afterward, haze returns fast, sometimes in under 2 months. Wet sanding works, but only when followed by proper protection. Number 10. Coca-Cola. This one is pure internet myth. Headlight oxidation is not dirt. It's degraded plastic. Acid doesn't fix that. We tested Coke in multiple ways. Long soaks, scrubbing, combinations with baking soda. Results were minimal. Those viral videos showing success are either staged or only removing surface grime. Coke does not restore headlights. Save it for drinking. Number 9. Magic eraser scrubbing. Magic erasers are micro-abrasive foam, and they actually work, within limits. On lightly oxidized headlights, they remove surface haze effectively without scratching. They're excellent for maintenance. But on heavily yellowed headlights, they break down before removing deep oxidation. This is not a heavy-duty solution. Used regularly, though, they can prevent oxidation from building up in the first place. Number 8. WD-40. This is a classic scam method. WD-40 makes headlights look clear instantly by filling microscopic cracks with oil. But it doesn't remove oxidation. Within days, it evaporates and the haze returns. Sometimes worse. It also attracts dirt and dust, accelerating degradation. This trick is popular with shady car sellers because it photographs well. For real restoration, it's useless. Number 7. Toothpaste. This is where things get interesting. Regular white toothpaste contains mild abrasives designed to clean without damage. Those same abrasives work surprisingly well on plastic. Used correctly, toothpaste removes oxidation effectively and safely. Clarity improves dramatically. The problem is durability. Toothpaste cleans but doesn't protect. Without sealing, haze returns within a couple of months. But when followed by wax, results last far longer. Number 6. Vinegar and baking soda. This combination works better than baking soda alone. The fizzing reaction helps lift surface oxidation. It's effective for light to moderate haze but still struggles with deep UV damage. Results are temporary unless sealed. Good for maintenance. Not ideal for severe oxidation. Number 5. Lemon juice and baking soda. Citric acid is stronger than vinegar, and it works faster. This method removes oxidation more effectively than most household cleaners. Light output improves significantly. But once again, without UV protection, the haze returns within weeks. Household acids can clean plastic, but they don't protect it. Number 4. Automotive rubbing compound. This is where professional-level results begin. Rubbing compound is designed to correct paint defects, and it works incredibly well on headlights. Severe oxidation disappears quickly. Clarity improves dramatically. Light output often more than doubles. Followed by wax. Results last for months. This is the same process many shops use, just without the markup. Number 3. Professional plastic polish. This is a step above rubbing compound. Designed specifically for optical plastics, professional plastic polish delivers near-perfect clarity. Headlights often look better than new because every trace of oxidation is removed. When sealed properly, results last close to a year or more. This is aircraft-grade technology applied to cars. Number 2. UV-resistant clear coat sealing. This is the most overlooked step in headlight restoration. Over 90% of failed restorations happen because UV protection is skipped or done poorly. After restoring clarity, applying a true UV-resistant clear coat creates a hard barrier that blocks sunlight. This single step determines whether results last weeks or years. Professional sealers outperform DIY kits by a massive margin. Number 1. The German trick. This is the best-kept secret in headlight restoration. German mechanics discovered that combining toothpaste cleaning with double-layer car wax sealing delivers results that rival professional services at a fraction of the cost. Clean the headlight. Restore with white toothpaste. Seal immediately with 2 coats of quality car wax. The double wax layer blocks UV radiation and prevents oxidation from returning. Maintained every few months, headlights stay clear for years. We tested this method repeatedly. Results were consistent, long-lasting, shockingly effective. This works on all clear plastics, not just headlights. You've now seen all 15 methods. What works? What fails? And what destroys headlights permanently? If you want results that last, start with method number 1 today. 30 minutes from now, your headlights could look factory new. I've tested these methods over decades. The people who know the German trick never pay hundreds for restoration again. And there's one simple monthly habit that prevents oxidation entirely. That's in the next video on your screen. Click it now before you forget.